What's going on with y'all, man? It's your boy Protect Sports from the Protect Sports Network. Back with another video for you guys today, man. Hope you guys having a blessed one. Staying safe, staying healthy. I guess all glory to God. When I be talking to y'all right now, man. Hope God's blessing you with a wonderful day and helping you and your friends and your family pave the way. Amen. Today, man, we're about to take a rundown on the National Football League, man. About to talk about all the NFL news, the trade deadline, all that type of stuff, man. And we're gonna just get into it, man. I'm not gonna talk about the Henry Ruggs stuff. I already talked about that in a separate video, but we're gonna talk about some few things tonight, man. So let's start with how I did this week, man. 9-6, 15 game slate. Not too bad, but not great. Didn't expect the Bengals to be upsetted. A couple of the games didn't go where I wanted to go. Is what it is, whatever, right? I don't want to talk about that too long. Let's talk about the trade deadline, though. Von Miller was traded, right? Mr. Von Miller was traded to the Rams. Second and third round picks was compensation in return. And my opinions on that, that's a great move by the Rams. The Rams made a huge move, made a huge push. They try and win now, try and win Super Bowl right now. Nothing wrong with that. And also, I like Von as a player. I still think Von's a very solid NFL player, very good pass rusher. Even at his seasoned age, still a really good pass rusher. He had 4.5 sacks already this season before he got hurt and had to sit out some games. So I love that move. Also, Texans traded pass rusher Omenihu. I think his last name was Charles Omenihu. He was traded to the Chiefs for a 6th round pick. Omenihu has some talent. He's actually has some potential at the NFL level and shows some promise early in his career. So I think it's a good move for the Chiefs to get another young pass rusher to team up what they already have. That's a smart move. Also, Kerry Vincent Jr. was traded for a 6th round pick to the Eagles from the Broncos, I believe. I think it was Broncos. Another solid move. Eagles need some cornerback depth. He's just a depth guy. He's not a starter or anything. So, hey, they need some more depth there. Shout out to Captain Obvious for being in here. Appreciate that. Appreciate you being here early. You're the reason why I started the stream early. So shout out to you. And you commented that Henry Ruggs has no dignity. Henry Ruggs is just reckless. That's my opinion on it. Kind of a super brief opinion on it. He was just being reckless. He was being young and stupid. And young and stupid gets you young and stupid prizes. Simply put. But yeah, I'm not talking Henry Ruggs stuff anymore. But yeah, let's go ahead. That's pretty much all the trades. And some other small trades happened, but the big one was really Von. That was the biggest one. And nothing else really happened in the trade deadline. No Odell was moved, but we got some Odell news, right? So Mr. Odell Beckham Jr., got himself some crap with the Browns, got some crap with the Cleveland Browns, and got himself a little bit of trouble over there in Cleveland. It's not paradise in Cleveland anymore, apparently. So, yeah, very interesting what happened with Mr. Odell Beckham today. He was excused from practice after the whole Odell Beckham Sr. got in, Baker Mayfield's behind pots for not throwing his son to football and things of that nature. And now, a lot of beef is going on between the Browns organization and Baker and Odell and all this other crap. And just like, oh no, I'm not saying give away Odell. I'm saying like we got some Odell news, and Odell is in just deep trouble right now. I think you got to cut ties with Odell Beckham at this point. Not because Odell's a bad guy, not because Odell has been a problem. Now his family's getting involved in it. It's just too much. And I think just nah. No more Odell. Just no more Odell in Cleveland. He need to get the heck out of Cleveland. I've heard that the Saints and Raiders had Interest in Mr. Odell Beckham, I think, with Michael Thomas on the men for the rest of the season, something I'm also going to talk about in a second, and also Henry Ruggs III doing what his stupid self did. Now they're interested in Odell Beckham. I like both of those destinations. I like the Niners. You know, I said it in my trade video. I said, hey, Odell needs to be moved. I did predict he'll go to San Francisco. I like that as well. Teams like the Packers. Excuse me, by the way. I think the Packers should be looking at this guy. A few teams should be looking at Odell Beckham. Even the division rival Steelers should take a little peek, little peek. So I think Odell can help a lot of teams. Even a team like Philadelphia. Look at Philadelphia. They don't have a lot of depth at wide receiver. They have a bunch of young guys with Jalen Reagor and Quez Watkins and Devontae Smith. Guys are not in their third season. Devontae being a rookie and Jalen Reagor being a second-year player. And also Jalen Reagor now hurt now. I don't know how long he's out. I don't know if he's going to play this week or not. But some injuries on that at that position. Young, a lot of youth. Might need a veteran in there that knows what the heck he's doing. So maybe even the Eagles should take a look at Odell Beckham Jr. Even a team like Washington. They had nothing outside of Terry. Curtis Samuel played all year. So maybe the Washington football team could take a look too. I think the Raiders should make the big push at Odell. They're probably the best team that's interested beside the Saints. But the Saints are now without Jameis Winston. So if they picked up Odell, that means it's going to be Taysom Hill throwing the football or Trevor Siemian. Does Odell Beckham want to catch passes from Trevor Siemian or Taysom Hill? Heck no. So I'm looking at Odell probably being a Raider if he were to get cut by the Browns. I think the Browns should just go ahead and cut him. Browns should just cut him. You weren't going to trade him. And this is more drama. You don't need this drama in your locker room. You're trying to win football games. You 4-4. You're struggling right now. And the last thing you need is drama in your locker room. Period. You don't need it. So, hey, go ahead and cut ties with Odell and move on. Period. What sport? This is not that kind of stream, bro. You got to hold up. You got to hold up a second. So, yeah, give me a second. I'll let you in here if you want to be in here, but give me a second. Another thing, Michael Thomas. He has stated on Twitter that he's not going to play this year. He actually suffered another ankle injury, which I think is bull crap. I think it's cap. I think he's lying. So no more Michael Thomas for the New Orleans Saints. That's bad news. They need another guy. Need another guy in there. I think it's time for Michael Thomas to get moved too. I think Michael Thomas is not trying to admit that he doesn't want to play for the Saints. And for reasons I do not know why. The Saints are a good organization. They have a good football team. They have a good head coach. Jameis is Jameis. I think Jameis is a solid quarterback. I don't think Jameis is a franchise quarterback, but he's actually a good starting quarterback in this league. They have Alvin Kamara. Mark Ingram's back. Why you don't want to be in New Orleans? Ben Simmons, I don't care about Ben Simmons. I've not checked on that. So no, I'm not answering that question. But back to Michael Thomas. Why don't you want to be in New Orleans? Why? Good organization. And they paid you good money. They get a $100 million contract. Why don't you want to be in New Orleans? Answer me that, Mike. Answer me. Mike is a fool. Michael Thomas is a fool. He's stupid. I hope the Saints put their foot down, don't move him, and send him a message. If they do move him, get a first-round pick. Period. Just stupid. Michael Thomas is an idiot. In other news, we got a bunch of season-ending injuries happening this week. Start with Jameis Winston towards ACL over the weekend. He's out for the year with the ACL tear and MCL damage. Also, we have a guy like Chase Roulier. He's out with a broken fibula. His season's over. Derrick Henry, he had a Jones fracture in his right foot. Not ending his season, but ending his regular season. I think his regular season is a wrap. I think he will be on IR until the Titans make the postseason. They're going to make the postseason. They're up 3 games and have the head-to-head with the Colts. They're going to win the AFC South. It's a matter of not if, but when. They're not going to implode. So stop worrying about that because it's not happening. The Colts are not winning that division. So they're going to make the postseason. It's just a matter of if Derrick Henry's going to play during the postseason or is he going to come out before the regular season ends. I don't see regular season for Derrick Henry. I think he'll probably be out 2 months. That's 8 weeks. We're in week 9. That takes them week 17. So he might play the last regular season game and then be ready for the playoffs. And that's for Jameis. I feel bad. Sucks. But Jameis has proved himself. He's proved himself to be a starting quarterback in this league. A legit one at that. Franchise quarterback, I can't say that right now. Can't say it quite yet. He do it next year? For sure. Give him that. Give him that. Poor exclusive for GM. Same franchise and close to have a core franchise quarterback. We had one. His name was Kirk Cousins, and we let him walk. Might have to watch the Jets and Washington football team simultaneously. Jets got my guys Jamison Crowder, Morgan Moses, Ty Johnson from UMD, and Josh Johnson. I love Jamison Crowder. Y'all know that. If you've been watching this channel for over a year now, you know I love Jamison Crowder. I wish we never cut Morgan Moses. That was just effing stupid. Now, because what's his face now? Sam Cosmi's hurt. So, and now Cornelius Lucas is out. It's whatever. I don't want to talk about that anymore. It pisses me off. And I like Ty Johnson, too. He's actually a solid running back. I actually like him a lot. Bryce Hall from UVA. Yeah, Bryce Hall's cool. I like Bryce Hall, too. How long will Henry Ruggs be in jail, you think? I think his career is over. I don't think anyone's going to be able to pick him up or want to pick him up. Now, I kind of said this in my video, so please watch that video. I'm not going to really give you too much of a synopsis here. I'm going to just say this. It depends what they charge him with. Right now, the charge is DUI resulting in death. That's a 2 to 20-year sentence if he is convicted of it. I don't think he's going to have that be the permanent charge. I think he's going to realize, hey, I need to avoid jail time. I'm going to go ahead and bite the bullet and plead. They'll probably give him a plea deal, honestly. I don't think they're going to try to bury this kid. They know it's a mistake. They know, hey, look. Now, they could put the hammer on him and upgrade that charge to vehicular manslaughter. That's a mandatory 10. So if they upgrade to that, he's screwed. It's over with. They upgrade the charge. If they keep it how it is and they pull Henry to the side, look, bro, take this plea. Take this year in prison. It's 18 months. And we're going to let it slide. He'll probably eat that. Be back in 18 months. And we'll see from there. But right now, I don't think his career is a wrap because he can eat a lesser charge and probably not even go to prison for longer than a year. But if they upgrade the charge, his career is done. Put it that way. I'll put it that way for you. He is, bro. I'm sorry. He has to do it more often. You saw him in Tampa. I understand he in your uniform now, but you saw him in Tampa. You saw him play against you. You can't say that Jameis Winston was a franchise quarterback. Otherwise, they would never pick up Tom Brady. Let's be real here. Be honest with yourself. Jameis Winston has never played a playoff game. He was going to play one this year, but got hurt. But he's never played a postseason game. Never led the Bucs better than 9-7. Never led the Bucs to a 10-win season. So it's no way you can fully say he's a franchise quarterback. Sorry to tell you that. Jameis is. I saw Sean Payton coddle him. He didn't let him sling it. The only times he slung it was against Washington. Dude was throwing 20, 25 passes a week. Be honest with yourself. I'm not gonna make this a whole Jameis discussion. I'm not gonna do that. But if you want to talk, we can talk real quick. But right now, the main thing is giving the news. I'm gonna give the news first. I'll put the link in the chat when I give the news, and we can talk about this. I'll choose the franchise quarterback. Justin Herbert is. That's who's the franchise quarterback. Joe Burrow is a franchise quarterback. Those type of guys are franchise quarterbacks. Lamar Jackson, franchise quarterback. Josh Allen. Matthew Stafford. Tom Brady's the GOAT. We had to say we know Brady. We know what Brady is. Jameis is not in that class with those guys. Is he a very good starter? Yes. When you say franchise quarterback, you're talking about the elite of the elite. He's not with those guys. He's not. I'm not saying that either. I mean, Lamar's situation wasn't the best. Lamar didn't have receivers. Lamar didn't have a run game. As for Stafford, he was put in a picture perfect position when he got traded to LA. I will give you that. But in Detroit, he didn't have a daggone thing besides Megatron and a couple of receivers like Kenny Galladay and Marvin Jones. And they drafted TJ Hawkinson. He never had a defense. Never had a run game. So, yeah. I'm not saying Sean Payton's a great coach. What is your point? Sean Payton one of the best coaches in football. What's your point there? Come on, spoiled. I know you love your Saints, bro, but be real. He's not up there with those guys. He's not. He's not Mahomes. He's not Josh Allen. He's not Lamar. He's not Justin Herbert. He's not Joe Burrow. And Zach Taylor's not that great of a coach, by the way. Joe Burrow just got one of the best young receivers we probably ever seen in the last 20 years. But Zach Taylor ain't a great coach, by the way. Don't let you know that. Breeze was in James' position. Now look. And Breeze was great for a long time. You know what a franchise quarterback is. You had Drew Brees. Is Jameis Winston even grabbing his jockstrap? Be honest with yourself. Be honest. Jameis has a lot of great qualities. But until I see him do it for a 17-game season and actually I will give Jameis Winston franchise quarterback praises when he actually makes the playoffs and wins a playoff game. Then I'll give it to him. Because he has been inconsistent for 4 or 5 years now. Got to New Orleans. He sat for a year. And this year, he looked solid. But that's not like he was slinging it 40, 50 times a week. It's not out like that. Please, let's not do that. Let's not do that. And then he starts struggling in with the Chargers. He started off solid. He started struggling. They had the shoulder injury. I remember that. I'm old enough to remember that, bro. I remember that. I'm old enough. I ain't these little kids you talk to. I'm old enough to remember that. Remember that. Remember the Lions had Matt Patricia as their head coach. Trash. Bro, Bruce Arians had every quarterback career high in picks. Okay, I understand that. But didn't Tom Brady just win a Super Bowl with Bruce Arians? I seen Kurt Warner win playoff games with Bruce Arians as head coach. I don't want to hear that excuse. I don't want to hear that. I don't. And shout out Alexander Wilson. Comments, don't forget the Saints with Breeze and Peyton. Yes, they did. That's true. That is true. They had the worst defense in football for 3 years. It was absolutely horrible. But yes, they did. Naeem Mahomes had 5,000 yards. And now James had 50 touchdowns evil. Top funny. Oh, so you know what a franchise quarterback is. Can Jameis go out there and drop 40 a week? Can he go out there week after week to give you 30? Forget 40, because that's kind of hard. Can Jameis go out there and score 30 a week? Consistently. Without the turnovers. We have not found that out yet. We have not. That defense and Sean Payton has coddled him. We don't know. You can't be sure of that. They scored 35, but they forced a million turnovers versus the daggone Packers. And against the Washington football team, that offense stinks. So it's not even a good measuring stick. Okay, I give you that. They played the Bucs, but he didn't even finish that game. Trevor Siemian did that. So we don't know. I like Jameis, though. It's no Jameis hate. I like Jameis. It's just that let's chill. That's all I'm trying to say. No, I'm talking the Packers turn the ball over, not the Saints. I'm talking Aaron Rodgers turned the ball over a million times, and they had a bunch of short fields. And Jameis didn't even throw for 150 yards. Yes, I did, but he did not finish the game. He didn't finish. He tore his ACL in the game. It's not his fault, but it is what it is. Tell Heineke's QBR his job behind Hurts and Darnold. Are you shocked about that? Are you shocked? I'm not. Are you? Tell Heineke stinks. Not surprised. Top 5 defense. Exactly. I want to see him do that with our top 5 defense. When the defense struggles, let's see him score 30 when the defense struggles. I want to see him with Michael Thomas so bad so I can see who Jameis Winston really is. He didn't have number 1 receiver yet either. So I got to see him with a number 1 receiver. I want to see him when that defense is not balling. How can he help his team win games? If I give you an answer, I can't give you an answer right now. That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, enough of the Jameis stuff, because Jameis is Jameis. It's cool. What's other news? I think that's all the news I got for y'all. Is the injuries to Henry and to Jameis. Chase Roullier is out for the season. Montez Sweat, it came out today that he broke his jaw. He has a non-displaced fracture in his jaw, in his jaw lining, making him ineligible to play at least for the next month. I think the Washington football team season's over with. I think they need to shut down Montez Sweat. Do not play him the rest of the season. Just shut him down. Put more season in IR. Let him chill rest of the season. And anyone that has a nicky knack injury or something that's going to have him out for a little bit, just put him on IR. Why is Curtis Samuel not on IR yet? why is Logan Thomas even coming back to this to this mess that you call a football team? Why are you subjecting Logan Thomas to that? Why? Because Ron Rivera's a moron. That's why. I said it. I don't care. Ron should know this season's a wrap. After you lost Chase Roulier and Eflo, you should know the season's a wrap. Because now you're going to back up guard. You're going to get Sam Cosmi back. Do you really want to play Sam Cosmi and get him hurt again? Be honest with yourself. Just shut it down, dude. Like, just shut it down. It's over with. The Bucs about to destroy us. And then you got to play Seattle. Or you got to play Carolina. Probably beat Carolina. But you got to play Seattle after that. Probably with Russell Wilson. Not beating them either. So, looking at 3-8. Going to the Raiders game. And the other teams probably be 6-5. 5-6, maybe. Might be 2 games out. You're not catching them, dudes. You still got to play Dallas twice. You beating Dallas this year? Hell no. So what are we talking about here? That's how I feel. Players have incentives in their contracts. That's why they come back. Hey, if they don't have the incentive, shut them down. I think Curtis Samuel should shut himself down. Logan Thomas should shut himself down. Montez Sweat, shut down. If you healthy, you can play, we're going to play you. If you are coming off an injury, why? Why are we bringing Sam Cosmi back? He on a rookie deal. Ain't no sense on his deal. A rookie. Why we keep playing Gibby on the shin? Just sit them dude down, man. Sit them down. Sit them down, end their season, and let's move on with life. Because we're not going nowhere fast. Coaches and players play to win the game. Oh, ain't fine. I never said don't try to win the game, but why are you going to put your players that are important to your future and compromise a position with a losing outfit? I'm not saying completely tank, but if Chase is healthy, Chase can play. If Jonathan Allen says, I tweaked my hammy, and I'm be out for a couple weeks. All right, we're shutting you down then. If a guy is hurt or is coming off an injury, shut them down. If they're healthy and they've been healthy all year, go ahead and keep playing them. But Logan Thomas, shut him down. Save for 2022. Curtis Samuel, he didn't play all year. He played 1 game. Shut him down. Montez Sweat, he out until the Raiders game probably. Probably the Raiders game. We're 3-8. Why you bring him back for? He might be out 6 weeks. So he might be out to the Cowboys game. Or the Eagles game. Why? Why you bring him back? Why? What is the point? We're going nowhere. We're going to be staying on our couch. So stay on our couch with healthy players going to next year. Don't risk them re-injuring themselves. For what? For what? They want to come back, it's on them. But various points. We suck. So I'm going to let guys in to come talk to me if you want to talk to me. Give me your opinion on the news. Give me your opinions of how I've done this year. And I will probably, matter of fact, I'm not going to end the stream with this. It's the last thing I would do if I let you guys in. I'm going to pick this week's games. No offense to Brian Mitchell and Doc Walker. I don't give a hell. I don't care. You're 2-6. About to play Tampa Bay and about to get destroyed. And afterwards, in 2 weeks, you got to play Seattle Russell Wilson. And then probably in the playoff race. They looking at you like food. You about to be 3-8. You probably beat Carolina. You might lose to them too. So you might be 2-9. What is the point of playing these dudes at 2-9? Brian Mitchell can eat a sock and shut his mouth. I don't give a hell. I don't care. And Doc Walker, too. I don't give a crap. I care what they think. They don't run my team. If I'm wrong, I don't care. I care about my players' health and running it back next year. Because let's say bring these dudes back. Let's say they do it, right? Trying to win games fruitlessly. Let's say Logan Thomas tears ACL and he's out for the first 6 weeks next year. What you going to do then? God forbid Terry McLaurin tears his Achilles. What are we going to do then? These dudes going to be out going to next year. But Ron's going to be on the hot seat because we're going to stink this year. We're going to stink. Ron has to think about his long-term job security. He don't want these dudes to get hurt. I wouldn't. I don't care. That's fine. They don't run the team now. So they can mind their business. I don't care. What's the good old saying? This is a what have you done for me lately league. And you ain't been in this league for over a decade. You ain't done nothing for me. I ain't see Doc Walker and Brian Mitchell win them championships. No offense to that. No disrespect, but truth is the truth. We ain't won nothing in 30 damn years. You think I care what Brian Mitchell and Doc Walker talking about? Think I care? I wouldn't. None of their business. They don't write my check and they don't pay me. I'm only going to care what Dan thinks. If Dan curses me out, okay, I'm going to care. But if Brian Mitchell and Doc Walker kill me in the media, you think I care? We're trying to win. I'm trying to win long term, not just win this year. And we're not going anywhere this year. We need to evaluate this roster and find out the back end of it. And the only way you're going to find out the back end of it is sit guys down who are important. Logan Thomas is important to our future. We just signed him to a long-term contract. We need to keep him healthy. Curtis Samuel is another guy that we need to keep healthy. We need to make sure he's back and ready next year. And the only way we're going to do that is by shutting him down. Montez Sweat, we're going to probably have to pay him in a couple years. I don't want him to get hurt again on top of this. Shut him down too. I'm only talking about guys that have gotten hurt this year that are either returning from an injury or they're currently on IR. Chase Rudy is on IR right now. He's done. Eric Flowers, I don't know if he's going to be this season's over with or what. But let's say he's out 4 to 6 weeks. I'm putting him on IR. Your season's done. Sit down. You're done. Why am I playing these guys? To finish 4-13 and had the 6th pick in the NFL draft? When I can evaluate my roster and find out who my special teamers next year. Who are the guys that I'm going to rely on next year? So I can evaluate my roster and see what I need and what I need to fix. That makes a lot more sense. No offense to them. But I'm going to do what makes sense for my football team if I'm Ron Rivera. Not with someone that won championships 30 years ago. Period. They probably do. I'm not saying their input should not be a part of anything. But what I'm saying, if I am Ron Rivera, I went to a Super Bowl. I went 15-1 and breeded an MVP quarterback. I know a thing or two about football. And if I want to shut these dudes down to get ready for next year because this year's a wash, why couldn't I do that? That's all I'm saying. But let's pick the games for the week, man. I don't want to keep boring y'all with watching football team crap. Jets and Colts for the Thursday night. But yeah, Jets and Colts for the Thursday night football game here tomorrow. I'm picking the Colts. The Jets are a mirage. I know they both for their wins are big wins versus good teams, but I don't trust the Jets to save my life. I'm picking the Colts. Vikings, Ravens. I don't trust the Vikings no longer. They deserve to get blown out. I hope Kirk Cousins and them get blown out the daggone window. The Ravens need to destroy them. Period. Next, Browns and Bengals. The Browns are a mess right now. I can't trust as much as I can throw them. The Bengals have come off a nasty loss. I think they're going to be very, very, very motivated, especially versus a division matchup. And it's the Battle of Ohio. I think the Bengals will be motivated. I think the Bengals should win this football game. And plus, Baker Mayfield looks horrible. And then with the whole Odell drama, yeah, I don't think they'll be focused for this football game. Give me the Bengals. Next, Falcons, Saints. I don't care if the Falcons play Sean Payton at quarterback. The Saints. I don't care if the Saints are playing Sean Payton at quarterback. The Falcons stink. Give me the Saints at home. Broncos, Cowboys. The Broncos stink. Give me the Cowboys. Panthers, Patriots. I'm going to take the Pats. I think they're the better football team, even on the road. Already going to get CMC back, or the Panthers get CMC back. But either or, I'm taking the Patriots. What is my cat doing? My fault. Sorry, y'all. Bills, Jags. Come on. Bills. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. This is the worst game of the week, in my opinion. You got Texans, Dolphins. I'm going to go with the home team, which is the Dolphins, but this is a toss-up. I don't know who's going to win that game. I'm going to go with the home team just to be safe. Raiders, Giants. The Giants stink. Give me the Raiders. Chargers, Eagles. I know the Eagles just blown the doors off the Lions, but it's the Lions. Let's stop the cap here. And the Chargers are looking for a win. They lost 2 straight. They're looking like the Eagles like food. They're going to beat the Eagles. Give me the Chargers. Packers, Chiefs. I forgot this news. So now Aaron Rodgers has COVID-19. He'll be out. Also, his vaccination status was apparently a lie, I guess, or a fib or miscommunication. He had gotten alternative treatment that wasn't actual COVID-19 vaccination. So he is technically unvaccinated according to NFL rules, which means, he has to quarantine a little longer and things like that and things of that nature. And he should not been not wearing masks at, press conferences and things of that nature. But, no, whatever. Without Aaron Rodgers, the Packers don't stand a ghost of a chance. I know Jordan Love is itching for his first start, but he's not beating the Chiefs. I'm taking the Chiefs. Finally, for the last few games of the slate, Cardinals, 49ers. I don't trust San Francisco no longer. I don't think they're a good football team this year. I do think they're going to compete for a playoff spot, but they're not beating the Cardinals in this situation. The Cardinals have come off their first loss. They're angry, and they are looking at the 49ers like a team they can have a get-right game against. Titans, Rams. Titans are now without Derrick Henry with the Jones fracture in his foot. The Rams are going to blow the doors off the Tennessee Titans. They're going to whoop their tail like they stole something. And finally, Bears, Steelers. I'm taking the Steelers reluctantly, but the Bears are going to win that game. I don't know if they're going to have Khalil Mack in this game or not. Hopefully they do. But as of right now, I am taking the Pittsburgh Steelers to win that game. Teams on a bye week are as follows: Washington football team, Buccaneers, the winless Lions, also the Seattle Seahawks. So my picks are as follows. So you have 14 games played, by the way. Steelers, Rams, Cardinals, Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders, Dolphins, Bills, Patriots, Cowboys, Saints, Bengals, Ravens, and Colts. Those are my picks for the week. And that is the end of NFL Rundown. We take a rundown the National Football League, man. That is the wrap of NFL Rundown. If anyone wants to stop by, give last thoughts, you guys can gladly do so. I want to put the link in here real quick. If you guys want to come in here and come talk to me for a second, that's cool. Also, I'm gonna give you guys some channel updates while I'm in here real quick. I know I usually do separate channel update streams, but I will be having a new logo very soon. Also, I will be having a new intro and outro that I'll be doing for StreamYard while live stream and also for recorded videos. So that stuff is on its way. The merchandise that will be released will be with the old logo just because I don't really want to adjust everything yet. So I'm going to go ahead and release the merch with the old logo. That will be released before the end of November. I'm going to talk to Mike at the Print Champs for the next week or so. And I got to show up the dough. So I got to save the dough. I got to pay my rent, things like that. So that'll be a thing very, very soon. And also one more thing. Roundtable is next week, next Tuesday on the channel at 8 p.m. for Washington Football Team Roll Call Special Edition. This will be a roundtable mid-season evaluation featuring Ramon Rio Robinson, also Nathan Perry from Ref the District, and also my band Big Doug from the Big Douglas Show. Those guys will be on, and I'll have some other guys on as well. Hopefully One Guy from One Guy Talking Sports, and also Pedro Smith from Pedro Smith's channel. So hopefully those guys will be on. There'll be 6 of us hopefully on at 8 p.m. next Tuesday evening. Be there, be square. Do not be late. It's going to be lit, and it's going to be fun. Y'all take it easy. Love you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace, love, and blessings to all of y'all, and I will be seeing you guys later on this week. Friday is the Washington Football Team preview. I'm going to try to have Rio on for that as well, and I also will be on the Rambling with Rio channel on Sunday at 7:30 p.m. We'll be talking about the roundtable and giving you guys a preview and an outline what we'll be talking about on the roundtable. So, catch me on Rio's channel on Sunday. Catch me here on Friday. And I will be starting live play-by-plays once again. I just took a break due to, me adjusting to my new job and things of that nature. But now I have my set work schedule and everything else. I will be starting the Washington Football Team play-by-plays once again. That will be starting next week versus the Buccaneers. So come catch me for those play-by-plays. I'll be only doing the first half of games. I will not be doing the whole game. Just out of respect for other guys that are doing the full game. I don't want to interrupt them and interrupt their streams throughout their games as well. But I will be streaming the first half of every football game for the Washington Football Team. And I'll be starting doing every primetime game starting next week. Take it easy, y'all. Love y'all. Stay safe, and I'll catch you guys next video.